Hello, I am Lincoln. Tears of the Kingdom is a perfect game. Well, almost perfect. There's one aspect of it that I don't like, but it just so happens that it is my favorite location in the entire game. In order to explain why I don't like this part of Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna have to explain something from Breath of the Wild. At the start of Breath of the Wild, you show up on the Great Plateau, a part of Hyrule that is elevated higher than the rest of Hyrule. Now this area is amazing because it gives you a really good showcase of what traveling through the world of Hyrule is like on a miniature scale. Every amazing thing about this area's atmosphere is duplicated tenfold throughout the rest of the game. Tears of the Kingdom, on the other hand, opens up with the Great Sky Island. And the Great Sky Island is beautiful, amazing, the sound design is incredible. Traveling across the island is just so cool, traveling across all the different kinds of terrain. It is, in my opinion, better than the Great Plateau as a location. As a tutorial area, the Great Sky Island doesn't do anything. This is, of course, because Nintendo is disappointing. If you ever go to a Sky Archipelago, it's always the exact same as every other Sky Archipelago, so what's the point of going there? The only unique Sky Islands in the entire game are the Great Sky Island, which is a tutorial area, the Wind Temple and the Water Temple, which are temples, and that one where you climb up the tower and you dive through the lasers. Other than that, it's all just a waste of space. And it's such a shame, because the Great Sky Island is so good. Like, I replay the game on new accounts just to re-experience traveling through it. Every time I do, it reminds me of playing the game for my first time with my brothers. I remember when Nintendo had these YouTubers come and play Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of the gameplay footage came from Sky Archipelagos, where they showed to have a lot of puzzles and cool things to interest you. And also when Eiji Aonuma played it in front of everyone, he referred to the Great Sky Island as a slightly bigger Sky Island to another Sky Island. And the actual game, there is no Sky Island that is quite like the Great Sky Island, and the Sky Islands that everyone played actually seemed pretty boring. I feel like if they just put a little bit more thought into each Sky Island, rather than copy and pasting the same one throughout the sky, I feel like the Sky Island portion of the game would be a lot better. And Sky Islands were like the whole promotional material for the game, when really it's the worst of all three of the layers. And honestly, I feel like the best solution would have been treat the Sky Islands as like a pleasant surprise to come with the game, and make the marketing centered around the depths, rather than the inverse, when the depths are way cooler than the Sky Islands. Regardless, I love Tears of the Kingdom, and I love the Great Sky Island. I just wish a little bit more effort was put into it.